Well, hi there. What's for dinner? I'm going to make an Italian dish tonight. And I think a lot of times we think of Italian food as being really heavy, dare I say the word fattening, just a bowl of pasta and a lot of sauce and meat. But it really doesn't have to be. I'm making a Mediterranean dish that I love. It's a real treat. So it's a Frutti di Mare salad. Doesn't it just sound good? Italian is such a beautiful language. So I was able to get this beautiful package of mixed seafood from Wild Fork, and it's really nice because it's like just the right amount for one person. It would be a real annoyance going to the seafood counter and saying, "May I have 2 shrimp, please?" And these little portions. So I have some beautiful seafood here. I've got squid, clam, mussels, mussel meat, shrimp. Yeah, all the nice things for a beautiful seafood salad. So I'm really excited, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to prepare this. I haven't made this in years, but it's kind of foolproof. So I lined a plate with some nice lettuce. I have bib lettuce here and a little bit of spinach. Not a lot. The seafood is the star. And I've got some onion and parsley. One of the tomatoes left from what I grew, or 2, and then 1 that I bought, so mixed there. Garlic, and I have a little bit of artichoke left from something else I made, but it'll go perfectly on this salad. Capers, olives, and of course you can't make a good Italian salad without a good olive oil. So of course that's part of the mix. So I'm just gonna, this is the one that goes pretty generous on the garlic. So 3 good sized cloves should do. Just gonna put the rest back. And I'd like to take these little end pieces off before I smash them because we don't want that little hard section anyway. And we'll just give it a whack. Oops. I really sent that one flying. Okay. Just give it a hit. And look, the skin just comes right off. The papery part is what you don't want. Okay. Off it goes. And once we start sauteing some onion, it's all good. Flavor, smell, everything. This is just going to bring so much flavor to the dish. And seafood and garlic are just a match made in heaven. And so is salad and garlic, right? So really what I'm going to do is literally cook the seafood and make a dressing at the same time. Just gonna cook that all in the pan. So this is a salad where the greens and vegetables are cold and the seafood is warm. It's just really nice, really pleasant. I'm just taking the knife and smashing this a little bit to really get it a bit finer. Because like I said, it's gonna make like a dressing. All right, that should do. Like I said, generous on the garlic, okay? We're going Italian tonight and it just needs to have that. Let's see, I've got some parsley. I'm gonna put some in with the seafood and maybe garnish a little at the end. So what else I want is some red pepper, yeah. So I'm just gonna chop it all up and I'll use it as I go. It's always good to get it in a good tight wad and then your knife can go through it. Ooh, this knife needs to be sharpened. Note to self, sharpen your knife. A dull knife is the worst because it squashes your herbs instead of chopping them, but this will do. All right, this will do. Nice rough chop. I think I'm gonna cut these tomatoes in half. It'll just look nicer on the plate. They're more for garnish than anything else, but tomatoes are delicious always. All right, and a little bit of red onion. I'm just really prepping everything because the seafood will cook very quickly. So I just want to have all my other ingredients ready to go and just throw them right on top. One more little slice of onion. I'm slicing this onion ever so thinly, so I really wanted to have more of a delicate touch. You'll see what I mean. All right, so I'm done with that. Oh, this. Okay, the lemon. So there's going to be plenty of lemon juice used in the cooking, and that's going to kind of make the dressing. So oil and lemon, but I'm going to want some of the lemon zest to really flavor this up. So we get a zester out. Let's get rid of these scraps. There. Don't want to accidentally throw that into the food. All right, I'm pretty much ready to start cooking. So I'm using my Always pan. This is one of the best purchases I've made lately. I just love this thing. And it comes with a steamer, which I don't need tonight, but it's great to have. And I love the way, look at this, the spoon just sits on the handle. Very smart design. All right, so let's get this started. And this pan kind of takes a low heat, so I'm right there on medium, and I'm going to turn it down in a minute and just get some olive oil in there. This pan doesn't need much oil as far as keeping food from sticking, but what I do want is my dressing, so I've added oil. And I'm going to open up this package and get the outside off the shrimp. Everything else is good to go. I could cook it with the shell on, but then I'd have to peel it at the table when I'm eating. And I would just assume take it off. But this is just the nicest little mixture of seafood. All the things I love on this salad, so we're going to make it happen. But keep in mind, you don't have to have this exact blend. Any blend of good shellfish will make a beautiful salad like this. Or you could just use shrimp only if that's what you have and that's what you like. Let me get rid of this as well. Let's get it completely out of sight, out of mind. Pan is warming up. So let me move this over here so you can see what's going on. And kind of get that braced up. I think the pan is in view. Awesome. All right. So let's get this beautiful seafood in there. And then I can hear a little sizzle, which tells me the pan is ready. I drained this slightly before I came on camera. Just letting you know, that's kind of important. A little liquid still came in here, but this is going to be fine. All right. So a touch of salt, not too much, just a little. But don't skimp on doing that. Your food won't have flavor. How many times have you watched a cooking show where they're competing and the judges are like, you didn't salt it? Okay, so a little bit of lemon zest is this is where I'm going to add it right in here with the seafood. And this just amps up the flavor so much, so much. I think the zest of the lemon is one of those underused ingredients. Every lemon has it, and it's often just thrown away. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use it in this dish. And it's just going to really bring on the flavor. And let's get the garlic in the party here. Now, I could have put the garlic in first, but I really didn't want to brown the garlic in this case. I want this to be pretty mellow. Now, it would be a crime to overcook this seafood. It would be rubbery and just nasty, so I'm going to be very careful and keep a close eye and just get it, nicely cooked. It already smells good. Love, love, love these smells. All right, so let's get this lemon cut in half because I am going to want to squeeze some lemon juice in it, and let me make a few slices of lemon to garnish the platter with. And then if there's any desire for additional lemon, it can be just squeezed at the table. Yes, that smells good. The lemon zest really, really brings out an amazing flavor. I'm going to drain away a little bit of the liquid. Just going to let it drain it into the little dish that everything came in. There's a little more liquid than I would like in there. I wanted some broth. That's just more than I wanted because I don't want to drown the salad completely. So I'm just taking that out. No big deal. You know, you have to get the texture and the consistency you want with things. All right. Because this isn't going to cook that long, so there's no time for it to kind of boil off the way you might for some things. Oh, this is so pretty. It really is. Love it. All right, how about a little bit of black pepper? Yeah. Always one of my favorite things to add. And some garlic, oregano. Not a lot. I don't want to overwhelm this beautiful, delicate seafood. And this is kind of coarse oregano, so I'm going to crush it between my fingers and kind of make it a little bit finer. There we go. Oregano. I just love Italian flavors. So good. All right, there we go. All right, so let's get the lemon in the party. Plenty of it because we're really making like a dressing here. And I am going to squeeze this through here. I had a nice little lemon juicer thing that just finally wore out on me, so I'm back to doing it this way, which is no big deal. Okay, delicious. Now this is cooking up nice. Kind of check the texture. Not quite there, but we're really close. So let's add more olive oil. And I'm going to add some capers. Really one of my favorite things that you find a lot in Mediterranean cuisine. All the piccata dishes and so much more. So I'm going to add those in. Just that wonderful little bite of salty goodness. All right, this is almost ready. Very close. And I don't want to overdo it. Like I said, that would be a crime. It really would. Okay, so we're going to get some parsley in now. There. Right. Okay. So some of the parsley is definitely there to kind of flavor, and some I'll add on top because it obviously just makes the dish beautiful. We eat with our eyes, and this one is definitely going to be a nice sight. All right, this is ready, and I definitely don't want to overcook it, so I'm turning the heat off. Just get rid of a few things here. There we go. So I think I'm going to put the platter right here so you can see as well. And let's get this seafood on here. Just right down the middle. Oh, I'm so excited. This is a treat. It really is. To me, it's a treat. Move that out of the way. All right. You see? So I'm just going to squish that around a little bit. Kind of show off the ingredients. Let's see. So we can just kind of put some of these little tomatoes around. Just add some color. And the onion. Like I said, I want it thin. It's a nice accent to the flavor, not to like overwhelm. Okay, and I had artichokes. Not much, it's left over from something else I made. But artichoke absolutely goes on this salad. So on it goes. And I just use what I got. Actually, there's more in this jar than I thought. And now we're down to the scraps. Right, but that's okay. And the olives. I like these. They come in an assortment. I've got Kalamata olives in here and green olives, so nice little mixture. The black ones go nicely Well, both do. Green too. All right. We're going to make it nice. Get some healthy fats in there. All right. One more olive just because I'm in the mood for olives. All right. Okay. So, had our lemons. I'll just kind of do that. And some parsley on the top. And a little bit of crushed red pepper, just to spice it up just slightly. All right, that is a done dish. Let me get the camera back so I'm not so distant. All right, there we have it. This is dinner, Frutti di Mare, a beautiful Mediterranean salad. So I hope you'll try this and let me know how you like it, or let me know what variations you use to make yours. Have a good evening.